It is a huge problem across the country. Jails often overcrowded with inmates suffering from mental illness. You may even remember video we aired just last night showing Clark County deputies using force on an inmate as he appeared in court.
Now Fox 12's Kendra Kent took a deeper look at that case and the issue at the heart of it. She joins us live now in studio with the story you'll see only on 12. Kendra.
And from court documents, we did learn a little bit more today about the suspect's mental state in that case, and that's central to why the use of force is so controversial. We did reach out to the Clark County Sheriff's Office again today for an interview. They're sticking by a statement saying deputies had to use force because the suspect refused to go to court on his own. We do want to warn viewers that some may find the video in this story disturbing. For more than 4 minutes, this struggle captured between stabbing suspect David Carpenter and the Clark County deputies, forcing him to appear in court through video conference. Deputies grab him by the neck, manipulate his head, and step on his feet, all as attorneys try to ask Carpenter questions that he never answers.
Sir, is your last name spelled C-A-R-P-E-N-T-E-R?
Just days earlier, deputies tased Carpenter during his arrest. Court documents reveal that deputies believe Carpenter displayed observable mental health problems as he, quote, spoke of his God and Satan and told authorities he stabbed someone because his God told him to. This case is a prime example of what Disability Rights Washington calls the state's broken approach to dealing with mentally ill in the justice system. Disability Rights Washington says Carpenter's treatment is shocking yet typical, sending us a statement that says in part, our state must do more to end the brutal, dehumanizing treatment of people with mental health issues. This deeply disturbing event should be a call to action to ensure that people with mental illness are treated with dignity and respect. Across the river, Disability Rights Oregon's legal director, Emily Cooper, has spent 15 years as an expert on disability and the legal system.
Jails are designed to punish and not to treat or to appropriately respond to behaviors related to mental illness.
Cooper couldn't comment specifically on Carpenter's case, but told us it's a national problem that disproportionately affects the mentally ill and puts them at danger.
Jails have become the de facto mental health provider. What that means is you have more people with mental illness in jail, which subjects them to more risks of harm, including use of force. Because again, the jail's mechanism to respond to behavior that doesn't comply is force.
Washington County Deputy Brian Van Cleef knows the issue well.
Jail as a whole is not a real, what I'd call, therapeutic environment for somebody with a mental illness.
He spent most of his career as a jail deputy and says in recent years the population of mentally ill inmates has skyrocketed, adding extra challenges to an already difficult job.
Somebody with mental illness may not understand what's going on and may become violent in some cases, may not follow the rules as someone else otherwise might. So that creates kind of an unpredictability that we have to deal with in some way.
Van Cleef says in Washington County, the most severely mentally ill are housed in a separate pod of the jail, one where staff have extra training to help them deal with the inmates. While counties continue to grapple with solutions, Cooper says the right fix is trying to keep the mentally ill out of jail in the first place.
We're working on a behavioral health reinvestment, reinvesting out of the jails and the criminal justice system and into the community. And that's really where we should be focused and where we should be going.
A federal ruling in Washington state forces the state to provide more timely competency evaluations for mentally ill inmates. A settlement in that case was reached just last year. Now, as for Carpenter, he is now in the hospital, and it's unclear why he was moved there. He's due in court again at the end of the month. Reporting live in studio, Kendra Kent, Fox 12 Oregon.